Are your legs feeling weaker lately? The shocking truth is that certain fruits you're consuming daily are silently sabotaging your muscle strength and mobility. Today, I'll reveal the 7 worst fruits that are destroying your leg strength, and more importantly, what you can do to regain your independence and vitality in just weeks. If you're over 60 and noticing that climbing stairs has become more difficult or standing up from a chair requires more effort, this might be the most important video you'll watch this year. Please hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications, because the information I'm about to share could dramatically change how you move and feel every single day. Type "strong legs" in the comments if you're committed to improving your mobility and independence starting today. Why inflammation is the enemy of muscle strength. Chronic inflammation is perhaps the greatest hidden threat to your leg strength after 60. According to research published in the Journal of Gerontology, chronic inflammation is directly linked to sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass that significantly reduces leg strength as we age. This silent destroyer works around the clock, weakening your muscles even while you sleep, making everyday activities increasingly difficult. What many seniors don't realize is that excess sugar triggers powerful inflammatory cascades throughout your body that actively break down muscle tissue. When inflammation becomes chronic, it creates a vicious cycle that accelerates muscle loss, particularly in your legs, which bear your body weight. Did you know that your body might be in a state of constant inflammation right now, silently eroding your strength and stability? Perhaps most concerning is how high sugar consumption disrupts your body's protein metabolism. According to research from the International Journal of Molecular Sciences, excessive sugar intake can reduce amino acid absorption and prevent your muscles from getting the essential building blocks they need for repair and growth. This means even if you're eating enough protein, your body can't effectively use it to maintain strong leg muscles when sugar levels remain elevated. How glycemic index affects muscle health. Have you ever wondered why your muscles don't respond to exercise like they used to? The answer may lie in understanding the glycemic index of foods you eat. A comprehensive study from Harvard Medical School demonstrated that foods with a high glycemic index cause rapid blood sugar spikes, initiating a damaging cycle that's particularly harmful to aging muscles and joints. These spikes force your body to produce excessive insulin, which over time leads to insulin resistance and muscle weakness. Recent research from the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology shows that seniors with type 2 diabetes typically have significantly lower muscle mass and greater leg weakness compared to non-diabetic individuals of the same age. This connection isn't coincidental, it's causal. The blood sugar fluctuations caused by high glycemic foods directly interfere with muscle protein synthesis, the process essential for maintaining and building strong leg muscles. Have you noticed increasing weakness despite maintaining the same exercise routine? Perhaps most alarming is how these blood sugar fluctuations disturb your body's essential mineral balance. Clinical studies have shown that when blood sugar levels rise and fall dramatically, they disrupt calcium, magnesium, and potassium levels, minerals absolutely critical for proper muscle function. This disruption leads to muscle weakness, trembling, and increased risk of falls. Just imagine how different your daily activities could be if your muscles had the proper nutrient environment to function optimally. The 7 worst fruits destroying your leg strength. Fruit. 1. Dried fruits, raisins, dates, apricots. Dried fruits are perhaps the most deceptive muscle weakeners in your pantry. Though they appear healthy, they contain extremely concentrated sugar. The American Diabetes Association warns that just 2 tablespoons of raisins contain a whopping 15 grams of carbohydrates. This sugar concentration creates massive blood sugar spikes that trigger inflammation, cascades throughout your legs and joints. When you consume dried fruits, your body experiences the sugar impact without the balancing effect of water content present in fresh fruits. This concentrated sugar load goes straight to your bloodstream, creating inflammatory conditions that directly weaken leg muscles and compromise joint integrity. Have you noticed increased stiffness in your knees or ankles after enjoying dried fruits as a healthy snack? If you absolutely must incorporate dried fruits into your diet, pair them with protein sources like a small handful of nuts, which helps buffer the sugar impact. Better yet, replace them with fresh berries, which have significantly lower glycemic impact and actually help fight inflammation rather than cause it. Imagine regaining the leg strength you had years ago by making this one simple change to your diet. Fruit. 2. Ripe mangoes. Mangoes are tropical delights that unfortunately pack a serious punch to your leg strength. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition reveals that a single small mango contains an astonishing 46 grams of sugar, making it one of the highest glycemic fruits available. This sugar bomb creates immediate inflammatory conditions that target muscular tissue, particularly in your legs. The high sugar content in mangoes substantially impairs protein metabolism, which is crucial for maintaining leg muscle integrity. When you eat a mango, your body diverts resources away from muscle maintenance to manage the sudden sugar influx, accelerating muscle breakdown in your legs. Have you ever wondered why your legs feel particularly weak or shaky after enjoying tropical fruits? Instead of completely eliminating mangoes, consider consuming only quarter portions of less ripe fruits, which contain less sugar and more resistant starch. Better alternatives include small apples or pears, which provide sweetness with significantly less impact on blood sugar levels. Just think about how much more stable and confident you'll feel walking when your body isn't constantly fighting inflammation triggered by high-sugar fruits. Fruit. 3. Watermelon. Watermelon might be refreshing on a hot day, but it's silently weakening your legs with every bite. Nutrition experts at the University of Sydney have assigned watermelon a glycemic index of 74, which is alarmingly high. While its glycemic load is somewhat lower due to high water content, consuming watermelon alone still triggers significant blood sugar fluctuations that compromise muscle integrity. When consumed on an empty stomach, watermelon's sugars are rapidly absorbed, creating an inflammatory environment that directly impacts your leg muscles. This inflammation interferes with the repair processes essential for maintaining strong, functional muscles in your lower body. Have you noticed that walking feels more challenging during summer months when watermelon consumption typically increases? If you enjoy watermelon, consume it in small portions, maximum 1 cup, and always pair it with protein sources like Greek yogurt or a small piece of cheese. This combination helps buffer the sugar impact and protects your precious leg strength. Alternatively, cucumbers offer similar refreshment with minimal sugar impact. Just imagine how much more confident you'll feel maintaining your independence when you protect your legs from inflammatory foods. Fruit. 4. Pineapple. Pineapple delivers a double blow to your leg strength. Not only does it contain concentrated sugar that triggers rapid insulin spikes, but it also contains bromelain, an enzyme that, while beneficial in some contexts, can exacerbate inflammatory processes in joints when combined with high sugar intake. The Journal of Inflammation Research has documented how this combination particularly affects weight-bearing joints. When you consume pineapple regularly, the sugar-induced inflammation specifically targets the connection points between muscles and tendons in your legs, weakening these crucial junctions and compromising your stability and strength. This effect is particularly pronounced in seniors already experiencing some degree of muscle loss. Have you noticed increased discomfort in your knees or difficulty standing up after regularly enjoying pineapple? To minimize damage while still enjoying occasional pineapple, limit consumption to small portions, maximum 1-2 cup, and always consume with a protein source. Better yet, replace pineapple with less inflammatory options like berries or green apples. Imagine the freedom of movement you could regain by making this simple dietary adjustment and reducing the inflammatory burden on your legs. Fruit. 5. Very ripe bananas. Those spotty bananas might taste sweeter, but they're wreaking havoc on your leg strength. As bananas ripen, their starch converts to simple sugars, dramatically increasing their glycemic impact. Research from the International Journal of Food Sciences and Nutrition demonstrates that very ripe bananas can raise blood sugar levels as quickly as some candy bars, creating an inflammatory environment that directly compromises muscle integrity. The rapid glucose spike from ripe bananas forces your body to produce excessive insulin, which over time leads to insulin resistance in muscle tissue. This resistance makes it increasingly difficult for your muscles to absorb amino acids essential for maintenance and repair. Have you noticed that despite regular activity, your legs seem to be getting weaker rather than stronger? If you enjoy bananas, choose slightly green or just yellowed fruits, which contain resistant starch rather than simple sugars. Always pair them with protein sources like sugar-free peanut butter to blunt the glycemic impact. Better alternatives include lower sugar fruits like berries or apples. Just imagine how much more confidence you'll have moving through your day when your legs are properly nourished and protected from inflammatory triggers. Fruit 6. Fruit juices, all types. Fruit juices might seem like a healthy choice, but they're perhaps the most dangerous fruit product for your leg strength. When fruits are juiced, their fiber is removed, allowing the concentrated sugars to hit your bloodstream almost instantly. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has documented how this rapid sugar absorption creates immediate inflammatory conditions throughout your body, particularly affecting your leg muscles. Even no sugar-added juices contain concentrated fruit sugars that trigger insulin spikes and subsequent crashes. These dramatic fluctuations disrupt the metabolic processes essential for maintaining muscle mass and strength in your legs. When consumed regularly, fruit juices create a state of chronic inflammation that actively breaks down muscle tissue. Have you noticed increasing difficulty with stairs after making juice a regular part of your morning routine? Instead of fruit juices, choose whole fruits with their fiber intact, or better yet, infuse water with a few berries or lemon slices for flavor without the sugar impact. If you must have juice, dilute it with at least 50% water and limit to 4 ounces maximum. Imagine how much more capable and independent you'll feel when your legs are no longer battling the inflammatory effects of concentrated fruit sugars. Fruit 7. Sweetened dried cranberries. Sweetened dried cranberries are among the most deceptive health foods, destroying your leg strength. Raw cranberries are actually low in sugar, but most commercial dried versions contain more added sugar than many candy products. The Harvard School of Public Health notes that this added sugar dramatically intensifies the inflammatory response in your body, directly targeting muscle tissue. When you regularly consume these sugar-laden berries, the inflammatory cascade specifically affects the muscle fibers responsible for power and stability in your legs. This inflammation disrupts the normal repair processes essential for maintaining strength, leading to accelerated muscle loss and increased weakness. Have you been experiencing more fatigue and instability despite what you thought were healthy food choices? Always read labels carefully. Truly unsweetened dried cranberries are extremely tart and rarely palatable. Instead, choose fresh or frozen unsweetened berries, which actually help combat inflammation rather than cause it. Imagine the transformation in your mobility and confidence when you eliminate these hidden inflammatory triggers from your diet and give your legs the proper nutritional environment to regain their strength. The 5 best fruits that strengthen your legs. After learning about the fruits that damage your leg strength, you're probably wondering what you can eat. The good news is that certain fruits actually support and enhance muscle strength in your legs. Berries, including strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries, are powerful allies for your leg muscles. Research published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry confirms these fruits contain anthocyanins and other antioxidants that actively combat inflammation and protect muscle tissue from breakdown. Apples with skin provide a perfect combination of low glycemic impact and high fiber content. Studies from the European Journal of Nutrition demonstrate how the pectin and polyphenols in apples help reduce inflammatory markers and support healthy muscle function. The key is consuming them with the skin intact, which contains the majority of these beneficial compounds. Can you imagine how different you might feel if your daily fruit choices were actively supporting your leg strength rather than destroying it? Citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits contain vitamin C, potassium, and flavonoids that directly support muscle health. Research from the Journal of Nutrition and Gerontology shows that adequate vitamin C intake is associated with greater muscle mass and strength in older adults. Consuming a small orange or half a grapefruit provides these benefits with minimal sugar impact, particularly when eaten with the fibrous membranes intact. Pears and plums round out our list of leg-friendly fruits with their low glycemic impact and high antioxidant content. Just think about how much more stable and confident you'll feel when your fruit choices are strengthening your legs rather than weakening them. Strategies to maximize leg strength. Now that you know which fruits to avoid and which to embrace, let's discuss strategies to maximize your leg strength. Perhaps the most powerful approach is strategic food pairing. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition demonstrates that consuming protein alongside fruits dramatically reduces their glycemic impact. Something as simple as eating a small piece of cheese with your apple or adding a tablespoon of almond butter to your berries can neutralize potential sugar spikes and protect your precious leg muscles. Proper hydration is absolutely crucial yet often overlooked. Did you know your muscles are composed of approximately 75% water? Even mild dehydration significantly impairs muscle function and accelerates breakdown. The Journal of Physiology has documented how dehydration of just 2% can reduce muscle strength by up to 20%. Aim for at least 8 8-ounce glasses of water daily, more if you're active or it's hot outside. Can you see how something this simple might dramatically improve your mobility and strength? Combining smart nutrition with appropriate exercise creates a synergistic effect that can actually reverse age-related muscle loss. Simple exercises like chair stands, calf raises, and gentle walking stimulate muscle protein synthesis, but only if your diet supports these processes. The Journal of Aging and Physical Activity recently published findings showing that seniors who combined targeted exercises with anti-inflammatory nutrition experienced up to 30% improvement in leg strength within just 12 weeks. Imagine regaining the confidence to travel, play with grandchildren, or simply move through your day without fear of falling, all by making these strategic changes to your diet and activity. The truth is that you don't have to accept leg weakness as a normal part of aging. Thousands of adults over 60 have already regained their strength and independence simply by eliminating these 7 harmful fruits and adopting the strategies I've shared today. Your journey to stronger legs begins now with the choices you make at your very next meal. The power to transform your mobility and reclaim your independence is literally in your hands. If this information has been valuable to you, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more life-changing health insights that your doctor isn't sharing. Type, "I choose strength," in the comments if you're committed to making these changes, and share this video with someone you care about who might be struggling with mobility. Stay tuned for my next video where I'll reveal even more secrets to revitalizing your health after 60 that will transform how you experience every single day of your life.